The incredible influxes of light we have experienced so far in 2025 have quickened the vibratory rate within the earthly bodies of every person on this planet. Every time this happens, our I Am presence has the opportunity to help the divine intelligence within our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional earthly bodies to accelerate the divine alchemy that is transfiguring our carbon-based bodies into fifth-dimensional, crystalline-based solar light bodies. These incremental shifts have been occurring step by step since the initial impulse of the shift of the ages, which took place during the solstice, December 21, 22, 2012. The divine intelligence that guides the physical functioning of our earthly bodies at a cellular level is known as our body elemental. Each of us also has a silent watcher. At our inception, the mighty Elohim were directed by our Father, Mother God to assign each of us a body elemental and a silent watcher that would remain with us throughout our many earthly sojourns. Our silent watcher is a beautiful, feminine, elemental being who is responsible for holding the immaculate concept of the highest divine potential for our earthly bodies. Whether or not you have been consciously aware of the divine alchemy taking place within your earthly bodies since 2012, now is the time for all of us to pay attention. The company of heaven is revealing that the brand new solar light codes and the celestial downloads we receive from our grand central sun during the June solstice in 2025 have catapulted Mother Earth and all her life up the spiral of evolution in ways we have not previously experienced. This shift greatly elevated the frequency of our body elementals and our silent watchers. This has created the sacred space for every person on Earth to withstand higher frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light than ever before. In order for us to receive the maximum benefit from this unparalleled opportunity, the company of heaven has empowered to unprecedented levels an activity of light that has been building in momentum since the December solstice in 2012. This activity of light involves the divine alchemy taking place within the earthly bodies of not only humanity, but also the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth now. Remember, we are one. Through our unified heart flames, we have the ability to invoke this powerful activity of light on behalf of all of our siblings in the family of humanity. All we have to do is ask their I Am presence to join us for this activity of light in perfect alignment with their divine plan and their highest good. Okay, now that all we have to do to receive the full benefit of this gift from on high is to ask our I Am presence and our newly elevated fifth-dimensional silent watcher and body elemental to download now the highest possible frequencies of our fifth-dimensional solar light bodies into the core of purity in every electron of our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional earthly bodies. If you have the heart call to be the open door for this gift from our godparents, on behalf of yourself, humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth, please follow me through this guided visualization with the full power of your attention and your divine intentions. This activity of light is stated in the first person, and we begin. I am my crystalline solar light bodies. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of every person on earth. As one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, we now consciously breathe with every breath we take, the most intensified frequencies of God's fifth dimensional crystalline solar light from the very core of creation that we are capable of receiving at a cellular level. I am one with my Father, Mother, God. I am one with the solar logos from suns beyond suns. I am one with my elder siblings from galaxies beyond galaxies. I am one with the legions of light throughout the heavenly realms. And I am one with all of the beings of light associated with the elemental kingdom, the angelic kingdom, and Mother Earth. I am also one with every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of energy, comprising humanity's earthly bodies and all of the spaces in between these atomic and subatomic particles and waves of energy. Through the divine intervention of this collective body of light beings, I now invoke from the very core of creation the most intensified frequencies of the 12 fifth dimensional crystalline solar aspects of deity that humanity, Mother Earth, and all life evolving upon her are capable of receiving during this cosmic moment. Now, under the direction of our Father, Mother, God, and the mighty Elohim, the fifth dimensional directors of the elements take their strategic positions in preparation for this life-transforming activity of light. Thor and Aries, the directors of the air element and the sylphs of the air, take their positions at the cardinal point to the north. Neptune and Lunara, the directors of the water element and the undines of the water, take their positions at the cardinal point to the east. Virgo and Peller, the directors of the earth element and the nature spirits of the earth, take their positions at the cardinal point to the south. Helios and Vesta, the directors of the fire element and the salamanders of the fire, take their positions at the cardinal point to the west. Amaryllis and Aeolos, the directors of the ether element, and the Devas and Deva Rajas of the ethers, take their positions within the sun of even pressure in the center of the earth. Now, all is in readiness. I breathe in deeply and go within to the divinity of my heart flame. I first perceive my glorious fifth dimensional crystalline etheric solar light body. This vehicle is associated with the air element. This is the vehicle that is encoded with my full divine potential and my divine plan. My etheric body is the seat of all memory. When trapped on the wheel of karma, which humanity inadvertently miscreated after our fall from grace, we had little chance of experiencing vibrant health, eternal youth, or radiant beauty in our earthly body. Now, however, my I Am presence, my newly elevated fifth dimensional silent watcher and body elemental are taking command. The wheel of karma no longer exists. The ascending spiral of evolution and the law of the circle now reveal the immaculate concept of my divine plan and the perfection of my etheric 5D crystalline solar light body. Within my etheric body, my I Am presence now declares to all obsolete karmic patterns, stand aside for the I Am presence and the perfection of my 5D crystalline etheric solar light body. With that command, my mutated karmic patterns are instantaneously transmuted into light by the new 5D solar frequencies of the violet flame. My Mother God, the Holy Spirit, now baptizes my 5D crystalline etheric solar light body with sacred fire. This blessing seals the frequencies of the 5D air element within the system of our grand central sun in my etheric body and a scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. My fifth dimensional crystalline emotional solar light body now comes into view. This vehicle is associated with the water element. It is the body through which the love nature of my Father, Mother, God is expressed in the world of form. This is my most powerful vehicle. 80% of my life force is released through my emotional body. My I Am Presence, my newly elevated silent watcher and fifth dimensional body elemental, step forth to take command of this vehicle. As they do, the full divine momentum of my Father, Mother, God's love begins to flow through my heart flame. The love of God expands through my 5D crystalline emotional solar light body and forms a cosmic force field of comprehensive divine love that encompasses the entire planet Earth. This force field of my Father, Mother God's comprehensive divine love intensifies the love flowing through every person's heart flame and expands each person's 5D solar heart flame to new breadths. Divine love reigns supreme through all creation, and this activity of light ensures that the patterns of perfection for the 5D crystalline solar new Earth are becoming a tangible reality. Within this all-encompassing force field of comprehensive divine love, the last vestige of my human ego surrenders to my I Am Presence. Within the embrace of my I Am Presence, my ego lets go of its resistance to my divine plan and its desire to block my divine potential. As a beloved son or daughter of God, my ego dissolves into the loving embrace of my I Am Presence, where it is permanently transfigured by the love of my Father, Mother, God. My ego is scientifically, psychologically, and spiritually transfigured. My I Am Presence now breathes and absorbs the residue of my human ego into the fullness of my true God reality and all aspects of my own divinity. My Mother God now baptizes my most powerful 5D crystalline emotional solar light body with sacred fire. Through this blessing, my feeling nature becomes one with the feeling nature of God. My emotional world is now filled with God's infinite love and all of the various aspects of God's wondrous, comprehensive, divine love. Now my fifth dimensional crystalline physical solar light body comes to the fore. My physical body is associated with the earth element. The limitless physical perfection of my I Am Presence is reflected in my magnificent 5D crystalline physical solar light body. My I Am Presence, my newly elevated 5D silent watcher and body elemental, take command of this vehicle. My 5D crystalline physical solar light body is composed of crystalline cells that are absorbing the 12 5D crystalline solar aspects of deity from the infinite universe and assimilating this crystalline light into the atoms and molecules that form each cell in my physical body. I am my I Am Presence, breathing, absorbing, expanding and projecting the fullness of this crystalline light into my flesh vehicle. Every cell of my body is becoming a crystalline cell. This amazing influx of light is generating unexplored levels of limitless physical perfection, vibrant health, eternal youth, radiant beauty, and God's infinite bliss. My physical body will never again accept karma dictating the reality of its physical functioning or its appearance. The old purpose of the flesh vehicle, which was to be the repository for karmic lessons, that were never learned has been transmuted forever. My Mother God now baptizes my 5D crystalline physical solar light body with sacred fire. Through this blessing, the infinite physical perfection of my I Am presence is sealed in the cellular structures of my physical body. My fifth dimensional crystalline mental solar light body now reveals itself to me. This vehicle is associated with the fire element. My 5D crystalline mental solar light body is one with the divine mind of God. My I Am presence, my newly elevated 5D silent watcher and body elemental take command of this vehicle, causing it to blaze like a great sun of light, forming a halo around my head. As the halo of light expands through my mental body, it encompasses all of my 5D crystalline solar light bodies, and I am a radiant sun of infinite light. The sacred fire breath of my Father, Mother God activates my divine mind. I clearly receive through my intuitive inner guidance divine thoughts, ideas, concepts, imagination, and all aspects of divine mind beyond imagination. All of these reflections of divine intelligence and divine mind are anchoring and reflecting into my consciousness, and my superconscious mind, my conscious mind, my subconscious mind, and my creative faculties of thought and feeling. Slowly but surely, I become aware of this process. It begins with a soft, effulgent light filling my mental body. It leads me past the imagination of hopes and dreams of a future divinity into the ever-present moment of divine enlightenment, dark forces, Christ consciousness, and cosmic wisdom, which all ascended and cosmic beings enjoy right now. All the layers of human thought, conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind that were derived from my human ego now slowly dissolve into this 5D crystalline solar light, thus setting up an entirely new divine process as I assimilate new information and higher patterns of perfection. I now perceive everything as energy, vibration, and consciousness, whether it is something in my daily life or coming to me from the multidimensional realms of illumined truth. I watch for this in my meditations and in my awakened life. My Mother God now baptizes my 5D crystalline mental solar light body with sacred fire. Through this blessing, the divine mind of God is sealed within my newly elevated consciousness and perpetually reflects through my mental body. I now know that I am my I Am presence, and as a multidimensional being of light, I am now abiding on the new 5D solar earth in my etheric, emotional, physical, and mental fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies. I accept this profound truth, and I agree to stay focused on my earthly bodies while deeply enjoying the divine alchemy that is continually unfolding within them. And so it is. Beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am. God bless you.